What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk and discuss two amazing trimmers on the market and put them head to head in a comparison video for you to decide which one is going to work best for your business. So this video is going to have my personal thoughts and opinions in it as well. So our two trimmers we're talking about is the STIHL FS 111R, and then we've got the ECHO SRM 3020. So I hope you enjoy. Let's jump right into this. Alright guys, a quick disclaimer here. ECHO did supply these chosen products for trial, both the FS 111R and the 3020. The 3020 they did send me. The 111R I picked up personally at the dealership. They sent me these for me to provide my honest and unbiased feedback on my experiences while using and testing these products. So one thing we're going to show you on these is the code start. These have not been started since yesterday. So it's been a full day pretty much since either one's been started. We're going to show you both of these easily start. All you do with the ECHO is we're going to prime it a couple times here. We're going to put it on choke. I'm not going to give this any gas whatsoever. And then we're going to take the choke off once it tries to start. Now we're going to show you the code start on the STIHL FS 111R. Same thing, we're going to prime it here. I'm going to turn the choke on, and then we're going to pull it a couple times. It should start as well. No gas given. So as you can tell, both of these very easily start from a code start. Now one thing I want to show you is the noise difference between the two of these. I'm going to start them, I'm going to run them full throttle, and we are going to talk about the noise of the engine. So let's start the ECHO 3020 first, and then we're going to full throttle it, and then we will go to the 111R and do the same. So go. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to talk about the speed feed heads and you know, the steel head here, the swath, things of that, and then we're going to work our way down to the engine displacements. So on the STIHL, you have a 16.5 inch swath that comes with these, and it comes with the, you know, their standard head to load the line in. And so how this works is you take and you put a little loop, or you don't even have to put a little loop in it, but you put the string through and then you wind it up. Now I find both of these heads, after doing this, hold close to about the same amount of line, so no issues with line if you're going to use these for your weekly, bi-weekly, even taller, you know, grass properties, things of that. Now all the ECHOs come with the speed feed heads. Everybody seems to know what the speed feed is. Very simple. All you do is load it up. There's some lines on here. You just take it, line them up, run your string through it, and then twist the head, and it pulls your line in. Now this has the speed feed 450 on it, so it's going to hold a little bit more line than your standard 400 is going to. And the ECHO comes with a 20-inch swath, so you're looking at quite a bit of difference there. 3.5-inch difference between swath alone. And so let's take and you know, greasing these both have the screw right here at the head. They're both easily greasable, easily maintainable when it comes to this. All right guys, now we're going to move on up the trimmer here. We're going to talk a little bit about comfort, but before we do, I do want to tell you that both of these will take a brush cutter attachment on them. So if you decide you want to cut small saplings and things of that, you can get the kit for either one of these to do so. Moving on up the shafts here, we are going to talk about the features of the handles and things of that nature. So starting here, as you can tell, the ECHO handle is tilted and angled more toward the user, and the STIHL handle is pretty straight. Hopefully you can see this on video. It's pretty straight. Both grips are very, very comfortable. So comfortability on these, even the grips up here are very comfortable on both of these. Comfort is not going to be an issue regardless. The thing that I like to say most is, with this being angled, it seems like if you're a taller person or 5'8" or a little taller, by this being angled is going to put you flatter on the ground to where you don't have to bend over as much and do any hurting of your back if you have anything like that. Now the STIHL is still going to do the same thing, but it feels like it angles the head down more because of the way that this handle is built. Now you can adjust both of these. As you can tell, you can move this up, you can move this handle up. So two Allen star screws on both of these. Either one of them are easily adjustable to move toward closer to the user, shall I say. So let's go up to the top here. Both of these have a safety on the top. Both are very well feeling, like both feel very good in the hands. Honestly, if I'm to say one or the other, I'm going to honestly say the STIHL feels better to me, and the reason being is it seems like this part right here on the STIHL is not as wide, I guess you could say. Just the way it is, holding it in my hand, it does not feel as bulky as the ECHO does when it comes to this part right here being wider. Now I really like the trigger on the ECHO because I feel that with the STIHL, this would be easily breakable in some shape, way, form, or fashion. Could be totally wrong. I've not had any issues with it, but it could have a problem, could be a problem in the future for some people. So comfortability wise, I really do like the STIHL handle here more than the ECHO handle. Now when it comes to shutting these off and starting them in the start position, shutting them off, putting them on the run position, STIHL outshines the ECHO in my opinion on this, just because I find myself, even though I've been a long time ECHO user, I find that when I shut it off, if I don't turn it back on immediately like I normally do, sometimes I forget. I'm only human, but I find myself pulling on it, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to put it on start. To where the STIHL, you press the button, it shuts it off, and it automatically goes back to the run position. So now I'm not sure how long, if maybe this is an effective way to make it last longer, or what the case may be. But I would really like to see ECHO do something like this, because there's a lot of other companies that do this as well. But STIHL of course does it, and I really did love this feature about the STIHL, because I could just turn it off and I didn't have to worry about whether or not it was in the run position before I started it the next time. Talking about the weight of these, both of these without the deflector and cutting attachment are both at 12.1 pounds. So the cc's on the 3020 is going to be 30.5 cc. The 111R is 31.4 cc's. Now we're going to put this into the real test. This is where you're going to really notice the difference between these two machines the most. And this is just both trimmer line, both full throttle, and so let's show you some mowing a field footage, and then we're also going to do a side by side, but you really can't hear the STIHL too much because of the ECHO's loudness per se, but we turn it off and I show you going the opposite away from the camera, just so you can actually hear the STIHL's sounds doing the same thing again. So let's show you some footage of that real quick. It sounds, we'll have to check the footage, but to me, while I'm using this, now you're going lower than I am as well, and it sounds like the 111's struggling some, which I'm glad we did this side by side. That way you can personally hear what each one sounds like as well. Alright guys, so when it comes to overall between these two, I did notice less consumption of fuel when it came to the 4-stroke STIHL. So this is a 4-stroke engine with a 2-stroke mix, but it did have better fuel consumption than the 3020 did. So let's take that into consideration when doing this as well. The ECHO did use a little bit more fuel, quicker than the STIHL. Spark plugs, now this is where I think the ECHO sets apart in another way that the STIHL don't, is the STIHL comes with a tool that you have to use in order to A, get to your spark plug, B, get to your air filter. So to do any of your maintenance on this, pretty much, you have to have that tool. Now STIHL does provide that tool when you buy this, as well as a strap, just like ECHO provides a strap also. But on the ECHO, you just pull the plug wire off and you're easily accessible to your plug. You don't have to pull any covers or anything like that off. Another ease is the ECHO has a 2-stage air filtration system. So once you pull this air filter off, which is toolless, by the way. So once you get this air filter off, you have one air filter in here, and then you also have a pre-filter. So the pre-filter is going to catch a lot of that dirt and debris before it gets into this filter, which is another thing that ECHO sets their self apart on from the STIHL. So let's take a look at the STIHL's air filtration system. All right, so here's the tool STIHL gives you to take and do pretty much anything and everything. This also will take out your plug, and once again, the ECHO does also come with one of these, but you do not need the tool right here like you do on the STIHL. So coming into the STIHL, we have the air filter, and then on the inside there is no pre-filter whatsoever. You just have the air filter itself. So some of this dirt and debris whatever, dust, things of that nature, are going to, in my personal opinion, would make this filter a lot dirtier, a lot faster than with the ECHO having the two-stage air filtration system. So when it comes to ease of maintenance on these, I believe the ECHO takes that side of it. Just another reason is because you have to use the tool to get to the air filter and stuff on the STIHL. But another thing that the STIHL has is, with it being a 4-stroke, it has a valve adjustment. Now STIHL recommends, according to a couple of dealers I've talked to, STIHL recommends the valves to be adjusted about every 100 hours. So if your 4-stroke is starting to have trouble starting, things of that nature, the valve adjustment could be something that you may need to get done. Now, per dealer, could range anywhere from $80 to $100. So depending on how much you're using this, if you're using this trimmer for 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, then you're going to have to adjust these valves once to twice a month, which could get pricey. So the gas savings that you're going to save with this are not necessarily going to help you in the long run, in my opinion, when you're going to have to take that extra money, probably more than that extra money you would be spending in fuel cost, and do maintenance on this trimmer. Now, that's just my personal opinion. So let's take a look at some specs here, go step by step. So some specs between these two: the ECHO 30.5 cc's, the STIHL 31.4 cc's. Both have a 24-ounce fuel capacity on them. The ECHO has a 20-inch swath. The STIHL has a 16.5-inch swath. Both of these come in at 12.1 pounds without the cutting attachment and guard. Price point on these: the ECHO $399.99 and the STIHL $399.99. ECHO does come with a 2-year commercial warranty, as well as the STIHL comes with a 2-year commercial warranty. And then the ECHO comes with a 5-year consumer warranty, and the STIHL comes with a 2-year consumer warranty. So overall, guys, let me know what you think about the comparison between these two trimmers. My personal opinion of these is I would choose the ECHO, and I've got some reasons behind that. A couple of them being the 20-inch swath compared to the 16.5-inch swath, the 2-stage air filtration system, the ease of maintenance on the ECHO. Both are very comfortable. Really, overall, I'm going to be honest, you can't go wrong with either one of these. So, it's really going to come down to a couple of things to take into consideration when deciding whether or not you want to purchase one of these. The couple things I'm personally would take into consideration is your dealer support. Does your dealer carry both of these? If so, if something was to happen, then warranty is something you definitely are going to want to take advantage of, and you're not going to want to drive an hour away to do so. Dealer support is going to be key. Comfortability, when it comes to that, my honest recommendation for you is to go to the dealership, grab these, put them in your hand, walk around with them, act like you're using them, and see which one feels the most comfortable to you. Now, the STIHL only comes with a 1 harness, a shoulder strap. The ECHO does come with a 2-point harness. So if you're looking for something that's going to be easier all around with that 2-point harness and a brush cutter, then the ECHO may be what you're going to choose. Power, performance-wise, both of these are going to get you and do pretty much what you want them to do. My overall experience on it was the ECHO outperformed the STIHL, as it did not bog as much as the STIHL wanted to and did. Warranty is a lot to take into consideration when looking at purchasing, especially a $400 trimmer. Warranty on the ECHO, once again, 2 years on both of these for the commercial side of business. when it comes to a homeowner / consumer use, then you're looking at a 5-year warranty with the ECHO, and it still offers the 2-year warranty. So I hope you enjoyed this comparison video of my final thoughts and things of these trimmers. Hopefully this helps you and make your decision of something you're looking to purchase, whether it be the 111R or the 3020. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you soon.